If I had a nickel, tell you exactly what I'd do, yeah. If I had a nickel, exactly what I'd do, I'd trade it.
Everybody farmed, but you'd get more out of your grain and your corn and stuff. You made whiskey out of it. You get a couple of dollars a bushel versus 10 cents. So that brought on a lot of it right there. It put food on a lot of people's table. I never did see no harm in it myself.
One fellow said, I had a wife and 6 children, and it was my responsibility to see to it that they had food and clothes. And not everybody could get a job at the tannery. I had one fella tell me, he said when they would come in and cut our steels, every household was affected for some time. I said, even the Baptist preacher? And he said, even the Baptist preacher. He said, for about 2 weeks, we had no money to put in the church plate on Sunday, to buy groceries. Somehow, some way, I guess you'd call it the trickle-down effect, that it touched every household.
When the Civil War came and the Civil War ended and economically stretched south, the United States government started taxing this whiskey and putting a tax that they just couldn't afford, so they started making it illegal.
And it's usually the most independent-minded individuals that make the decision and say, okay, the one way I can hold on to my land, pay my taxes, stay here where my family has lived for generations, is to find ways to supplement my income. For so many people, that meant making moonshine. The first real moonshiners in North Carolina were African Americans and Native Americans.
My grandfather became a sharecropper, Fred Moore. He raised the corn for the people that made the liquor. You got part of the cut. So you got the corn, part of the corn, and then you got whatever was harvested, whatever was ran off in the still.
It was a way to provide, to make sure that their family had something to eat, had a warm place to stay, had a roof over their heads. You arrive here and you got a wife and 3 kids and a half-starved mule, and you got to make a way. This is a way they could do that and help continue to support their families.